Hello, everybody. It is another Tuesday, and this is your champions meeting. I am Jorge Buero, your director of operations, and this is Alt Health. Today, I am speaking to every single one of the vendors out there. Yes, I'm talking to you, that person who manufactures those wonderful products in the alternative health, wellness, fitness arena. Okay. If you are producing something and that something falls under any of our channels, then this is for you. Okay. We will be talking about the 10 reasons why your brand must work with influencers. Now, you might wonder why would Alt Health be talking about influencers? Well, let me tell you something. Alt Health is a community that stands by three principles: educate, support, and provide solutions. Our community are avid consumers of the products we have in our marketplace. But our technology allows them to also promote the products they consume, turning every single one of our members into influencers. And these are the 10 reasons why your brand should be in our marketplace and why you should be paying attention when we are saying that working with us means to have access to hundreds of thousands of influencers. So let's begin. This is what we're going to be looking at today. First of all, we're going to go back to the basics. What is an influencer? We'll talk about the types of influencers and the reasons why your brand must collaborate with influencers. And later, but not for today, for next Tuesday, I'll be talking to you about the reasons why your referral programs are failing. And guess what? I'm going to tell you how to fix it. Okay, let's start. What is an influencer? Okay, so an influencer is an individual who has a strong social media presence. We all know this, okay? But they use this influence, right, to try to promote and change the behavior of people and change their buying decisions. Okay, so brands rope in these influential entities to convey their intended messages to their target audience. So social media influencers cater to a specific target audience, which helps brands reach their customer base. There are influencers for everything. And there is a specific type of influencer that is perfect for your brand. So these are influencers. What types of influencers do we know? First of all, let me talk to you about mega influencers. Mega influencers have a following range of 1 million or more, and they are called the self-made celebrity influencers. When we say self-made, it means that they turn into celebrities by being influencers, not by being something else. And these are people that, because of their influential base, which is, considerably large, they are an excellent way how to promote your brand across a wide variety of audiences. Next, we have the macro influencers. Now, macro influencers have followers from 1 million up to 10 million people, okay? These are the largest ones, which normally, they are either actors, famous actors, Hollywood stars. We're talking about sports stars. We're talking about, maybe like politicians. We're talking about people who turn themselves famous because of doing something else, and then they turn into being influencers. Okay. Now, the odds of your brand working with any of this mega influencers and macro influencers might be limited. Okay, so let's face it. I mean, like, not every single manufactured is Coca-Cola or Pepsi or Microsoft. So they can actually reach out to Lionel Messi or somebody of that, you know, level to promote their products. Okay, so there is a limited range of what most vendors can actually achieve when trying to reach for a mega influencer or a macro influencer in that case. That brings us to micro influencers. Now, micro influencers have followers between 10,000 and 1 million people. Okay. Now, these micro influencers, they are the ones who are rapidly gaining on macro and mega influencers. And the reason why is because micro influencers have a very loyal follower base. We're talking about people who consume micro influencers' content on a regular basis because they trust what these people are saying and they trust the knowledge they have. That makes them very, very accurate when trying to reach a target audience. Last but not least is nano influencers. Nano influencers have followers anywhere between 1,000 and 10,000 people, and this could be any of us, okay? Regular Joes who have been Facebook users for many years, Instagram users for many years, and we have accumulated a certain amount of people who follow us, okay? Now, these people have a very strong influencer or influence level over their followers because most of the people who follows them are either friends of friends. They are this, part of their same community, part of their same neighborhood, part of the same city. So there is a connection with these people. And when these people send a message, it's very likely that that message is going to be heard. And guess what? Nano influencers, that is our alt health population. That's what we have. Every single member in Alt Health is a nano influencer. It's a person with a high level of influential power over their very small following base. And this is why Alt Health is so powerful when talking about promoting products. Okay? Now, let's jump into reasons why your brand must collaborate with influencers. Okay? Brand influencers know more about the audience. They are talking to them every single day and they are getting feedback and they are into the media. They are into the people. They know what they want and they know how they behave. So if you want a message to be conveyed to a very specific audience, you might as well tag along with one of these influencers who can actually deliver the message in a very clear, concise way. Next, social media influencers can start a conversation about your brand. This is something that most people are now paying a lot of attention to. They are capable to create a social engagement around your brand and product. Most companies, if not all companies, don't have that power. The power of actually feeling personal. Most followers do feel personal about the person they're following. They feel that they are one comment away of being connected to those influencers. And that is something very powerful. Next, influencers can expose you to an undiscovered audience base, okay? New markets, new profile of people who could be potential buyers of your products. Why? Because these people have a genuine and strong connection with their followers, and their followers will listen. Okay? What it would take you a lot of time and repetition on sending an advertised campaign, influencers can deliver to a certain level of people that they would say, like, I never considered of buying this until I heard it from him. That is very powerful. Through influencers, you can now You can know the pulse of your audience. Guess what? If they don't like a product, they'll tell you, okay? And you'll listen and you'll get the feedback and you'll know what's wrong with your products. Why? Because they are the users who have the power of actually sending the feedback and being heard. And that's something very precious, if you know what I mean. Influencers help build brand credibility. Okay. Why? Because influencers and most influencers, listen to me, not all of them, but most influencers will only endorse and promote products they believe in and they trust. In most cases, they consume. So the level of credibility is very high. The moment that an influencer loses their credibility in what they are saying, okay, you can consider that influencer toast. It's not going to be working on the same market anymore. Social media influencers will put your brand on the map. Okay. I know that how difficult it is to be able to put a product in front of people, how expensive it is to actually push a product into the market, especially if it's a new product. But influencers make it look easy because depending on their follower base and their level of influence, when they talk about a product and you see them using, instantly you feel the need of having it too. And that is something very powerful that can help those companies who are currently just, kind of like ramping off the market. Brand influencers can impact the social media following of your brand. Okay. We all want to be connected to people. We know this. Okay. And these people can help. If your brand wants to, push up and skyrocket their followers in Facebook, in Instagram, and LinkedIn, these people can help and they can make it happen. Influencers will help you frame your brand perception, meaning most people don't really know exactly how they are perceived by the market. Most vendors don't. Okay. And they work and they analyze and they research, the market just to try to to try to understand exactly how they are perceived in the market. What does our audience think of us? Are we a solution? Are we, just simply entertainment? Are we a one-time shop, right? Like a one-time buy, or are we actually building something? We're building a connection so we could get sustainable sales out of one person. So influencers help you really frame the brand perception and saying, this is how the audience and the market perceives you. Next, with influencers, you can be flexible with your marketing budget. Okay. Why? Because there are influencers for everything. Now, guess what? When talking about alt health specifically, you don't need a budget. Why? Because our technology allows every single one of our influencers to earn commissions from the products they promote and they effectively sell. That technology is so innovative and so out of this world that will allow to push yourselves with the most minimum effort from your side. And when I mean the minimum effort, I'm talking about budget as well. Okay. So think about it. Social media influencers, they create brand appeal. And this is one of the things that I want to be talking about. That's why I left it for the end. Adult health, our community are consumers first. And the reason why they are consumers first and influencers later is because they only promote the products they believe in, which gives them total and absolute credibility. And this is seen on the content they create, on the reviews they make. Proteins, fitness tools, you name it, whatever our marketplace holds, if our people consume it, then they will promote it. And that makes it very powerful. Every review they make, every content they create, the videos, the articles, it's all packed with a lot of honesty. And the audience knows this. And this is why we always promote and we say that Alt Health has the ability to create for their vendors a decentralized sales force. So there you have it, folks. If you're a vendor, if you're a manufacturer of a product in the space of the alternative health, fitness, wellness, you name it, if you think that we can help you push up your sales, you better believe it. Yes, we can. Okay. So reach out to us. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about the reasons referral programs fail, and I will teach you how to fix them. Okay. That's coming up next Tuesday. Once again, thank you so much for your attention. If you're watching this live, thank you for being here. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next Tuesday. Once again, there's my email. There's a way how to contact me. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to tell me. Okay, thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of the day.